some sort of build, because I'm going to need a build, right? So, MIDI, open drum editor, get that nicely in the screen, Shift E so I can see the whole thing. And what I want is a nice snare drum or something like that. So if I go, oops, oh I can't play it, but this one here you can see is an electric snare and acoustic snare. And if I go and grab my drumstick, I can put some stuff in. So, oh look at that. Look at that. Right, so I'm not going to do that for a second. What first I'm going to do is I'm just going to get everything out of here and I'm just going to delete everything because I don't want that for a second. So delete that. I'm just going to zoom out slightly. He says, where's his mouse? Oh, I can't see it. That's a bit annoying, isn't it? Oh, there it is down there. So I'm going to zoom out using that thing there so I can see where I am. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I've got a 7-bar loop. That's terrible. That's useless. I need that to be one longer. Right, MIDI, open drum editor. Go find my acoustic snare. Oh yeah. Oh, I probably should just Shift E again. Where does it start? There. Well, there. Okay, here we go. So acoustic snare. Put one in. There. There. Now you want to do 4 bars of that. So that's, how many bars is that? 2, 3 bars. That's 4 bars. Now we double the speed. Oh yeah. And another bar of that. Yep, and now I'm just going to hold down that and pull in a bit. Seeing that zooms me in. I'm just going to wheel over a little bit. And now super speed it. Woohoo! Now you could just of course get the mouse, do the option copy again. So click on it, option copy. That worked really well. There it is. I'm going to get rid of all that for a second. Oh, I might put Command E, go back to the start of that. You can hear how that's going. Alright, and then right at the end here I'm going to put just a couple more. So grab my drumstick and I want to have a nice little fill. So we'll come on to the electric snare, which is there. And that's going to be the end of a very basic build up. Just going to move that over a bit because I broke it slightly. So that should be beautiful. I think I broke that slightly, I didn't quite do that right. Let me just fix that up. You can see it's slightly off. There we go. Starts on the right bar. Alright, give that a name. Build. And I'll shorten that. Then I'm going to get this mix in, click it, copy it, drag it to the end. Let's have a listen to how that sounds. Just check we've done the right thing. Yeah, that's perfect. Woohoo! And this one here is now my main groove, yeah, it's grooving. Yeah, oh yeah, it's awesome. Alright, and now we'll do that again, but this time I'm going to make a slightly more complicated build, sorry. So option, I'm going to drag my build over, double click it, oh don't double click it, don't do that. MIDI, open drum editor. Shift E, make sure you can see the whole thing. I'm going to get, and sort of like double the speed of everything, just so it's slightly different this time. So get that, click option, twice as much would be there, no it wouldn't be, twice as much would be, I might as well do all that too, oh. No, that way, like that, and then double that one as well. And then let's zoom in and we'll double this one. Go off its chops, eh? Off its chops. I need to change this quantize to 32 so I can see the grid. Look at that. Oh, I don't need that one, do I? That sounds pretty good. So that's like a faster build up this time. I might call that build 2. And this time I want to add a sweep to it. So if I jump on that one there, he says confidently, is it that one? That one there. The E. And I, oops, come back to me, Mr. E. Where'd you go? E. There we go. And I go on here, my effect. I want to add a filter that's going to do a sweep. So I'm going to go to this dual filter. I'm going to set a loop here so I can hear what's going on. So you can see the pencil. I'm going to loop a bit of that thing. And put my loop on. You can see it's doing nothing. But if I grab this position, you can hear it changes. Oh, cool, hey? Alright, so I want to make that do that automatically. So if I go right click on that, or control click, show position automation track, there it is. Look at that. Now what I want to do is when I start, I want to make sure I start with this thing on 0. So I'm just going to close that for a second. Let's get the pencil and draw in here. Like that. I'm going to zoom in a bit so I can see what I'm doing. Oops, I want that very first one to be at 0, which I can change here if I want. So I'm going to just do that. And then I'm going to zoom out and I'm going to go way back to the build over here. Alright, and now I'm going to make that thing do it. So I'm going to go grab the line tool. I'm going to start down there and I'm going to make it go up to about 0, like that. And then I'm going to really kick it off its chops for this last little section. Am I? Oh no, probably actually. Where's that fast bit? Yeah, this bit here I want to go really high, like that. And I probably should have got rid of that one. Like that. Put this loop properly. And I reckon that that's going to sound sweet. Let's have a listen. Oh. Oh yeah! Go to the loop. Alright, come back here, get the main groove, copy the main groove over here again, because that's what you do, and then that would sound. Ah yeah! Going off its chops. Perfect. Alright, and that's all you need to know for this part of the lesson. So I'm going to file, save it as my sweet remix.